Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello everybody, I'm Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to the live show, Friday night. Tonight, we have a guest, and I would like to introduce to you, he is just like all of a sudden tired and yawning, or he's shocked with amazement. It's Mr. YetiNation.
What's up everybody, how's it going?
How you doing tonight?
Not too bad, not too bad. A little, getting close to my normal time of going to bed, but I'm good.
I know, I'm up past my bedtime too, actually. I get up at like 6 in the morning. I see you pop on that you're live broadcasting while I'm still wiping the sleep out of my eyes, but
Well, I roll out of bed and hit start stream.
Are you serious?
Well, look, there's the bed. I roll out, I hit it, go get my coffee, and then we go live.
Dedicated.
No choice.
So, and you're looking pretty fly there with your Transformers hat, and yes, I thought it was 3D. That's what it looked like.
It's old school.
Old school, yes. So now, Yeti, I first came across you when I started live streaming some War Z. And I'm like, who is this fool out there that has a bajillion more viewers than I do? And is up at 6 a.m. broadcasting. Well, maybe 7 a.m.
I started 7.
Yeah, so now you play a lot of War Z.
I do.
And do you know how many kills you're up to?
I don't count. Kills are a factor that doesn't really matter. It's more about having fun and entertaining the viewers.
I just figured that you would probably have some astronomical number that we would go, ooh.
But I don't keep track.
Don't keep track. Okay, well, it is all about the fun for me too in War Z. So tell me, how did you even get started with War Z?
Well, I had a YouTube channel with a prior friend that's no longer my friend. Anyways, long story short, stabbed me in the back for that YouTube channel. And one of my regular viewers is the one who said, hey, you should check out this game. So that's what I did. I looked into War Z and fell in love with the idea, fell in love with the concept, and started playing from day one. I pre-ordered and everything. And when it was live to download, I was clicking that download button. It took forever, but downloaded it and started hitting people with my flashlight.
Yeah, I know, the flashlight wars that we had at the beginning. Did you play DayZ before War Z?
I played a little bit of DayZ, not to the extent like a lot of the other streamers have, but yes, I have played around with DayZ a little bit.
Yeah, not so much for me. I come from the MMO realm, and a lot of MMO stuff. And what struck me with this is they said it was a zombie MMO. I'm not sure that it's an MMO, or at least not my normal definition of an MMO.
Well, MMO tends to be perceived as MMORPG. World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, that kind of stuff. A lot of people say MMO, and what's the first thing you think of is World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Where World of Warcraft is a MMORPG, and this could be considered an MMO because of the amount of people that are playing it.
Yeah. Well, I know they consider World of Tanks an MMO, and it's only 30 people in a match at any given time.
Exactly.
And so, yeah. So how do you keep stocked with weapons?
I'm probably one of the few players that doesn't have a global inventory. I have 0 weapons. I don't stock. I don't go to save zones. And prior to them changing the loot tables recently, I was able to jump on a fresh character and within a minute, 2 minutes, be fully geared.
Well, and is this because you kind of knew where stuff spawned at, and so you knew kind of where to go?
I know exactly where weapons spawn, where all the loot spawns are, so I have a path I follow, get all the gear that I need, bandages, meds, guns, armor, the whole 9 yards, and then I'll switch to a high pop server and kill people.
Yeah. So do you? I guess. Knowing that, so is it changed now that they've changed the loot spawn?
Completely, and I think they kind of messed it up by reducing it by so much, because now it's can't even find a gun to save my life.
Mm-hmm.
I literally saw somebody with a flashlight. I had an AK with no ammo, and I was like, "Freeze! Don't move! Drop your flashlight!" And he literally like laughed at me and walked away. I was like, "Great! I can't even kill this guy. I don't have a melee weapon to kill him." That's how bad the loot spawns are right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did play a bunch yesterday and found that there was it was really hard to find stuff. In fact, I went around for about 45 minutes looking just for some health.
Yep.
And I was so surprised that I made it that long with just my feet in health.
Yeah.
So
how I feel about this whole situation kind of encourages loot whoring and server hopping even more, because now people have to, instead of jumping 4 or 5 servers and being full of gear, they have to jump 20, 30 servers, which then reduces the amount of guns in that area in general for whatever the 15 to half an hour time limit it is before something respawns. So they're actually reducing even more the amount of weapons and meds and everything that are available to all the other players.
I don't know. I kind of like it being a little bit harder to find stuff, but that's just my play style.
No, I agree that you shouldn't be able to find a sniper, an assault rifle, a handgun, and all the supplies like that. Mm-hmm. But with having a global inventory, what people are doing is they're just going around grabbing all the guns possible and then storing them in their global inventory. So for people who are either new to the game or have a playstyle like myself that says, hey, if I lose the gun, I'll go find another one, It takes us ages to find anything good.
Right. So I can see that.
Whereas if you didn't have the global inventory, or if you had a limit of, let's say, 5 to 10 guns, then once that person fills up their 10 guns in their global inventory, well, now there's no point in going to the safe zone. They're going to use what they have either in the global or what they find, so there'll be a higher chance of you finding a gun compared to where it's unlimited global inventory.
So so are you like equating that what we've got here is a is that there's only so many guns in the game, and if they're all in everyone's global inventory, no one can find one? Well,
because what a lot of people are doing is, like I said, they're going around, they're looting, they're going on low pop servers, because nobody's going to go and look for a gun on a 100 pop server that has 90 people in it. Because you're not going to find a gun, you're going to find a bullet to the face. So people go to low pop servers, and what's happening is a lot of people are hopping those servers to collect guns to put in their global. So for somebody who's either new to the game or doesn't have anything in their global, good luck finding a gun. So the economy is unbalanced right now.
Tell me how you've dealt with all of the hackers.
Killed a few, get killed by a bunch more. It's an issue that needs to be resolved, and I think if they're unable to resolve it, might be the death of WarZ. Because it's like, you want to go into a high pop server because that's where you're going to find action the easiest, but then again, that's also where the hackers hang out. So
have you found that with the bannings that started, I don't know, what was it, on the 8th or the 4th or something like that, several days ago, that you've encountered a lot less hacking in the game?
The first 3 days was the best WarZ I've ever had. There was no hackers, great engagement, a lot of good PvP, and then they slowly started to trickle back in. Cheaters, script kiddies, all this stuff is an ongoing battle.
With any game.
Exactly, any game, be it WarZ or Counter-Strike or anything. Yeah, okay, they're starting to get banned. Okay, what are they banning us on? What is getting caught by the internet cheat? Oh, this is getting caught? Okay, we'll recode that. Boom, the hack is now once again functional and you can use it. So I think if they're able to come up with a solid anti-cheat and really stay on top of it, then keeping the hacking to a minimum will definitely increase the playability of the game.
I think that is if there are anything that wrecks the fun, that the hacking probably equals 50, 60% of the fun wrecking.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Nobody likes to go into a gunfight, with a hacker. I've been able to, take down a few hackers, but they were just bad hackers. You run into anybody that knows how to use the hacks properly, forget it, you're done. You're going to lose that gunfight.
Yeah, I did an interview with a guy that was using the client for hacking, and it was disheartening seeing that. And I looked at that and I thought, after I was done with that interview, I said to myself, do I actually want to play War Z any longer? Because it is such an unfair advantage. But on the flip side, I also had another person who's been using these hack clients, for quite a while now. He said that his accounts were getting popped in about 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
So, 30 minutes getting popped, that's not too bad.
No, not at all. And, like I said, as long as it can stay on top of it and keep it under control, because there will always be hackers in online play. But if they can keep it to a minimum, then the game is definitely still playable.
So, what is it that draws you to War Z?
It's just a fun game to play. It's not like Counter-Strike or Black Ops where here's a gun, here's your loadout, go kill people. This is like, hey, I gotta find stuff, and whatever I find, I gotta use to kill somebody.
Beat them with your bandages.
It's happened to me a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie. Had my bandages out, tried to kill a guy, didn't end up so well for me.
Right.
But it just, I don't know, the whole, like, there's teamwork, it's a large map, you're not really restrained, and, with what they're talking they want to bring into the game, and if they add more of a environment danger, is going to completely change the whole aspect of PvP, which I'm looking forward to.
So now, have you been asked to go out to the studios in LA?
Yes, they have. They've asked myself and a couple of other streamers and some community members to fly out and sit down with them at their studios and discuss how we can improve the game, what needs to be changed, what does the community want to see. And as being a streamer, I sit there and I get feedback from about 500 people a day. It's a lot of information that I take in, and then we go back and forth on my stream and discuss it, and we come up with some pretty good ideas. So I think bringing the community on board, especially the streamers, because we have such a daily access to the community itself, would help improve the game itself.
What is it that you want to see happen from that meeting?
Well, I would like to see them really focus on the cheating situation, but everybody knows that. I'd like to see them implement what they said they're going to implement. They need to fix the zombies. I think the zombies are they're a joke. Like, I can run through all the Frosties and I don't really even have to kill one zombie if I just wait for my stamina to regen. So they need to really fix the area of, environment danger, environment threat in the game. Because all it is right now is a PvP. That's all it is. That's all the game is, really. The zombies are there for amusement, to call it a zombie game. They need to add, more of an aspect where, hey, do I go after this guy, or am I going to get raped by one of these zombies? Now it's like, okay, which way do I get around the zombies without them touching me once? So, those are some of the aspects I think they need to work on. I think they need to implement, all the things that they said they were going to implement, and, it'd be great. It'd be a great game. Yeah.
I don't know what draws me to the game. I guess it's the suspense, the risk. That was actually the first big game that I ever played. It was all about the risk for me. I mean, it was adventure, but it was like some other dude could come up and kill you, and whether you were expecting it or not. And so it was just that risk. And do you ever hurt yourself, like slamming your mouse down when you get killed by somebody else or something like that?
I'm sure you can go back and watch my old videos. You'll see the mouse go flying every once in a while, or slamming the desk. But then that's part of playing video games. You get frustrated because you're like, man, I should have had that. I should have made that shot. I should have done this, and it just makes you a better player. Playing as repetitively as I do.
Mm-hmm. So, how is it that you can just play all day? How many days a week are you broadcasting? 6?
Seven days a week.
7 days a week. You must have no life.
This is my career. This is my job. This is what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
So I wake up in the morning, and this is my job. People go and sit in front of a desk, or they go drive a truck, or they go flip burgers, or they go stock shelves. That's what they do for a living. This is what I do for a living. This is my job.
Yeah, you go kill people and zombies.
Well, I entertain the community, and I'm.
Well,
I have a.
You're right, but you are an entertainer. Otherwise, no one would watch you.
Exactly, and I think I bring something to the table that every streamer is different. So I think I'm bringing something to the table that people enjoy watching, and people enjoy the community that I'm trying to create, where it's respect one another, respect other streamers, and I think I'm doing something right because I get a lot of viewers, so I'm very fortunate to have a community that I do.
Yeah. Would you be interested in taking some calls from some of the viewers?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay. So go ahead and call in here if let's see here, if you would like to speak to. Do you call yourself Yeti?
Yeah, everybody calls me Yeti.
Okay. So, let's see here. I just got to reconfigure here once we get our first call. Okay, I got one coming in, and I got to switch to just myself here first. Oh, and he quit. Man, you start calling in, and I have to switch screens whenever I take a call because you never know what's going to pop up on the screen.
Oh, I got my finger on the volume control just in case.
So... Okay, and what's up with Easter?
I don't know. I just felt like rating your channel and saying Happy Easter. It was random. I was like, man, what am I going to say to this guy? I was like, Happy Easter, let's do it.
Yeah, so do you, is that, am I just special, or do you do that to all kinds of people?
I raid people on a daily basis. It's all about helping the community. I focus on the smaller streamers, the streamers that aren't getting a lot of viewers. I'll send my viewers over to say hi, and if they enjoy that stream, then great. That guy just got another follow, he got another viewer. It's all about growing the community.
Yeah, well, yeah, I heard, let's see, what's his name? Damn, I can't remember his name. Athene has his Together We Rise thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Okay, lines are open, people. Does everybody think he's boring? No one wants to call? I'm sure you got plenty of people that hate you out there.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm waiting for the haters.
So,
if you're not getting hated, you're doing something wrong.
This is true. This is true. So, what is your most memorable moment in the game so far?
I think hammer kills are just. Any melee weapon against a gun kill is probably the most exhilarating, kill you can get. Because you can kill somebody with a gun, you get a couple of good shots, good. But when you're going up against the guy who has a gun and you got a melee weapon and you kill him, that has to be the best.
Mm-hmm. Have you so have you been using your katana?
No, they're staying in my global. I'm gonna find one and use that one. I don't want to use mine. Because hacker. Oh, look, the guy has a katana. Let's go kill him. So no, it's gonna stay in my global inventory for now.
Yeah, I already lost the little one. So unfortunately, I lost it to a player. I was all by myself, and just all of a sudden, bam! In the back of the head. I was like, "What just happened?"
Exactly.
I hope he looted me. So, okay, well. I don't know what's up. Usually my line is ringing off the hook. So,
well, guys, you can call in. You can ask me anything. I'm not shy. So you're more than welcome to
here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Invite to conference call. Okay. So, Make for Life, give me just a second here to reset my screens.
Okay, can you guys hear me good?
Yes, we can. Yeah,
Oh, Yeti, by the way, I'm Reactant, you know me.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man?
Good, you dude?
Not too bad, not too bad.
I don't have a webcam on the crappy PC I'm on, is that okay?
That's fine. We'll take it as it is. So,
yeah, I've just apple juice.
apple juice. Okay, so Mc for Life, Sixth Nation. How's it going today?
I'm doing good. How about you, Markee?
Pretty good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I mean, I just love playing War Z. You know, I'm in Yeti stream a good bit. I actually played with him a couple times.
Mm-hmm. So, you got a question for Yeti?
Yes. Yeti,
Yes.
how much do you love streaming?
I love streaming, or else I wouldn't do it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't wake up, 7 days a week at 6 o'clock in the morning and stream for 10 hours a day and then do, 4, 5, 6 hours of behind-the-scenes work if I didn't love what I did.
I guess I should have prepared myself for questions.
Okay, well, thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it started so people call.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks again for calling.
Yep, no problem.
Serious, buddy.
Okay. So, those kind of calls don't necessarily make the best of videos, but it takes all kinds to get them. So, those of you, I see a whole bunch of people messaging me. Guys, I can't read your messages while I'm doing this. I'd have to bump Yeti, and then you'd all get to read them. So, can't read your messages while we're doing this. So, let me. I guess if nobody's calling in, let me ask about. Let me take this call. Let's see here. Okay, so Jord, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm fine. How are you two?
Good, good. So, Jord, there's people here who've probably never met you before. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 25. I'm from the Netherlands. As I told you before in our last conference, I have my own MMORPG, and I used to play War Z, but me and my friend and even Sly Jesse got banned, and now I refuse to buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is still pending, but I don't think that anyone will get unbanned.
So now you were so good at killing us. How, did they?
I actually tried it with Yeti as well, but
oh, you never caught him, huh?
Well, I'm not sure if we ever caught him. But we were like stream sniping, but I'm not sure if we ever caught Yeti, because that was like when we started playing War Z. That was when we watched Yeti a lot, and then eventually we started watching both streams. And you guys were constantly with a group, so we kind of went after you.
More targets to hit.
Yeah.
So you got a question for Yeti?
Not really, but just like the other guy, I just wanted to call in and get more people to call. But yeah, Yeti, I love your stream, and it's great what you're doing, and thumbs up for you.
Thanks, buddy. It's appreciated.
Yep. Okay, thanks for the call.
No problem. Have a good day. See ya.
Okay, so got another one here. Okay, Salim, do you have video or are you just audio only? We are nothing. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't know who, let's see. Oh, let me move this here. Okay, Federal Bureau of what?
Good evening.
Oh no, not this guy.
This is Nikolai Pakhmelinsky from Hammerpoint Zombie Rights Protection Services. I have quite a file on Yeti, so we're gonna make this real short. I have a couple of questions, and first of all, Yeti, it's been quite, some time we've been watching you and doing things to zombies that zombies keep telling us this is very not good, appropriate things that you do to them. I have a whole file on them. So let's start with the first file right here. Female zombie, age, not sure, that doesn't say. Yes, the housewife.
Look, Nicola, look.
Vladimir, hold on a second, what? I don't want to see the video, this is disgusting. The pictures, the proof is just very disgusting. Anyways, file number 2, male zombie, the fat ugly one. Look, oh, he looks like my uncle NSK, Nikolai Kanedrazi. Да, помню. So he told us that you tried to do the hungry comrade with the hammer to him. I don't even understand what this hungry comrade means. I mean, seriously, what is this? And then there's also the file males. Jesus, man, male zombie near Clearview, age. Why does this even matter? How old are they? They're dead. Anyways, the male zombie. Yet you're listening, right? Because this is very important. The male zombie.
I don't know where Clearview is. I'm from Frosty Pines.
Frosty what?
I live in Yetiville. Where's Clearview? I have no idea.
It's you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't give me this, please. Anyways, this male zombie reports that he looks like Lenin's brother. He's bald. He says that you and another associate of yours, Saint something, I don't know these names. You guys have crazy names. You were performing the salty salmon whistles at the bear. I don't even know what that is. But
okay. That's when we dance around in a circle around the dead zombie, and then we do inappropriate gestures to it.
Disgusting. I have to warn you. The Hammer Point Zombie Rights Protection Services must tell you, if I'll catch you one more time at doing stuff to zombies like this, we will replace all your items in your global inventory with rotten cabbage. Do we understand each other?
But I have nothing in my global inventory, so it's all good.
I can't do this anymore. What's up, brother?
How's it going?
I'd like to welcome Russian Caliber to the show.
It's pleasure to be here as always, guys. So awesome to see everybody.
You kept that up for quite a while there, buddy.
Yes, I tried my best, but I think the problem with is the name under the image, and
yes.
he probably recognized that the joke backfired. Well, I'm just stepping by and saying hello to you guys. Glad you're all keeping your katanas and not using it a lot.
I already lost mine.
Yeah, you said the little one, right?
The little one, yeah. I plan on using the big one tomorrow.
See, Yeti's got a better plan. He says he's gonna go and find some and use those versus using his own.
Yeah, but why would we do that? What is the use of keeping it?
To find the others.
It's just to look at. All I can do is look at it. I don't like to have a house I can put it in and put it on display over the mantle or anything.
Yep. Well, this is something I have actually a question for Yeti that I haven't asked yet. What would you recommend for the upcoming starting new guys who want to get on the streaming? You know, kind of give them advices on what to do, because I have a bunch of people asking me how to get into this, and I'm in a completely different industry. So maybe you can tell some of the people what would it take and should they do to get going and get as popular as you guys.
I think if you're gonna get into streaming, you need to be dedicated. You need to, if it's something you're gonna do seriously and not do as, just every once in a while. Come up with a schedule, interact with your viewers, be yourself. Don't try and be somebody else. Just, be who you are. And you're an entertainer, so you gotta have something that people are gonna want to watch over and over again. It's something that, with time, you'll figure out. Like, I was fortunate I did a year of YouTube videos prior to coming to full-time streaming, so I kind of had an idea of what I needed to do. But it's basically, just be dedicated, respect your viewers, respect the community, and just have fun. If you're not having fun, then don't do it.
Gotcha. Excellent. Well, as usual, awesome to watch Markee. Great to be part of this call. Always pleasure to play with Yeti. And I will probably see you guys tomorrow, most likely.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Okay, so, well, that was cool. What was going through your mind?
I was just trying to come up with what I was going to reply to that, but you know, dancing around and making vulgar gestures sounded like the best thing to say.
Oh, I was laughing so bad I was worried I was going to start shaking the camera. then I'd be like the Zuma Zuma boy, when his camera starts bopping up and down. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see here. We got Zane Lear.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Zane. How are you?
I'm trying to figure how to turn this up or down. But how's it going, guys?
It's going good.
I haven't been playing recently in a while since Fair Fight came out, but I've been hearing on and off things about it. What do you guys take on it? Is it like anything that we should worry about as legit players who haven't played, so we don't accidentally get banned? Because I've heard some stories that some guy earlier today, he killed about 15 people in his whole entire day, and then he got banned for it.
I haven't done enough research on the fair fight system to give you my opinion. I've been fair fighted quite a bit, and it's all on stream.
So you've been fair fighted? What does that mean? What, Yeti? What is
like you get reported?
Oh, so you've been reported several times? Is that just people just shouting that you must be a hacker? I'm reporting you.
Well, basically, what they're like, oh man, you're a hacker, and I'm like, well, you can come watch my stream. So basically, it's just people that are, they think I was hacking, but I just either got the upper hand on them or something. I was fair fighted by 5-6 people when I was doing a stronghold, so everybody was in my server, everybody knew my name, and they were all fair fighting me, and I didn't get banned. So I don't know how the fair fight system works, so I wouldn't be able to give you a proper opinion on that, unfortunately.
All right. Yeah, because I was wondering, because I haven't played for about a week or so, and I'm going to be on for tomorrow's stream, so I was making sure that I don't go on there, kill 2 guys, and then get knocked off. Because some guy said when you get a fair fight or 2, it temporarily knocks you offline.
Like I said, I don't know enough about how the system works to give you proper feedback.
Yeah, I can tell you though that I asked Russian Caliber. It was I think 2 days ago about those of us who are streaming and recording with XSplit or Fraps or whatever, whether or not those overlays would cause Fair Fight to detect us and report us, and he said no. So he had to go ask officially, and the official answer was no. And I myself am probably just not a good enough player to get reported.
Yeah, we played a couple of times. We get a lot of those comments. But yeah, also a couple of other questions is because I was reading if you use your katana, do you lose it when you get shot, or is it just you have to have a sword fight with somebody to lose it? And will Yeti be streaming or playing it with us on the stream tomorrow?
When you die, you lose whatever gear you have on you. So you get slashed with a katana, or if you get shot, you lose your gear.
All right, because somebody made up a nice fantastical story, said that you have to be Highlander to lose it. So I was wondering if it was just sword fight.
Well,
but
I can tell you that I killed probably about 100 zombies with my katana, and none of them got Highlandered and lost their heads.
Yeah. And then also for tomorrow's stream, will Yeti be playing with us? Because that'd be pretty cool to have simultaneous people streaming at the same time. So then you don't get Yeti bombed randomly when you're streaming either.
Well, I don't know. We hadn't quite set that up, so but we could.
It's something we can look into.
Yeah, we might be able to do that in the future on one of our play days. Do a day where we try and work as a group. Which I don't know. Do you do much group play, Yeti?
Yeah, I do group play every day. Not as much. It really depends on who of my crew is on when I'm streaming, because I stream so early in the morning. It's hard to get all the guys together. So
Yeah.
Do you guys clan up so that you know who each other is?
yes and no. Like this morning was playing with Saint, and he went out one window, I went out the other. We weren't in clans, and he killed the first guy, and then he's like, I got the second guy. I'm like, I was the second guy.
That's
And
horrible.
Then he got shot in the back, and I lost my M107 with 5 rounds in it, fresh.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was also hearing about the weapons and stuff since they've been rebalancing like the spawns. I kind of came in when you guys were talking about that, but I missed it. How bad is that right now? Is it to the point where you can't find anything, or is it just all melee?
It's hard to find melee. It's hard to find guns. It's hard to find weapons in general, right now.
I guess one more thing is I haven't really seen Yeti before too much, but I seen that one video where that hacker was coming at you, and then he vanished, and then he floated down. That was actually probably the first and funniest video I've seen on Warzy in like forever.
I didn't know where he went. He literally disappeared. I was like, where is this guy? And then it was like Mary Poppins.
Microphone seems to be a little laggy.
That's possible. It happens.
Okay, well, Zane, thank you very much for your call. Take care.
Take it easy, buddy.
He was too busy typing to say goodbye. So, okay, I got one more person who's been trying to call a lot here. And Salim, welcome back again. Hello? Okay, so now let's go on to a little bit different subject here, and let's see here. Let me just set up the screen here and give you put your title back here on the screen. Well, let me just change the color of this real quick. I love how we can do this stuff on the fly with XSplit. So, Yeti, tell me what's going on with New Dawn.
Oh, the inevitable question.
You knew I was going to hit you with it tonight, right?
Well, considering that...
Breaking news?
Yeah, exactly. Breaking news.
Tell everybody what New Dawn is.
New Dawn was, a game that, was said to be so-and-so game. It was supposed to be a survival game and this and that. And it was very promising, and a lot of people jumped on board, and a lot of people were supporting it. And then the person who was supposedly the lead developer and owner and yada 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 of said company turned out to be a fraud. So New Dawn 2015 does not exist. It never did. And it's unfortunate because there was a lot of good people involved with it, involved with promoting it, involved with the community, and it was very fortunate that he wasn't able to get access to the money that was raised on the Indiegogo site. So basically he didn't profit at all from this, which is very fortunate. And, the people who did donate are getting their money back. A lot of them already have. So, it's shitty. But at least, people did not get, taken for a ride for too long. It's
So this was a game that went through a crowdfunding phase? And so how did you get involved with it?
Well, it was brought to my attention. I saw, Penguin was involved, Brotato was involved, a bunch of other streamers were involved, and I was like, man, what is this? I want to get in on this. Like this seems to be hot. And basically, I spoke to one of my viewers, and he's like, hey, I can get you in touch with these guys. So he got me in touch with them, and he's like, yeah, no problem. You can stream early alpha access, and then like 2 days ago, they're like, yeah, you're gonna be going to Japan, and I was like, damn, man, this is dope. And 2 days later, it's like, yeah, the guy disappeared. So we're the people who are tied to this legally are taking legal action, to make sure that their names are cleared, because everybody got taken for a ride except for this one guy.
Mm-hmm. So I could tell that, this is really raw for you right now, because you just found out just before the show that this whole thing was blowing up.
2 hours before the show, I was like, whoa, what's going on? So everybody that was involved, we all jumped in on a TeamSpeak, and, we discussed, what's going on, what's happening, and, there's a lot of people, like, I promoted the hell out of this game because, I was a part of it, and I was, wanted to see it grow. I wanted to see it evolve. I wanted to see it become, a hit game, a game that everybody would talk about, and I was promoting it. And I think the thing that upsets me the most is, okay, I'm supposed to be going to Japan and all this stuff and yada, 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 whatever, but I look like a fool now. My reputation is now on the line because of this one person who took advantage of so many people. Like, I promoted this, and people kept saying, yo, man, this is a scam, and I was like, nah, man, it's good, don't worry, it's good, and then it ended up being a scam. So I look like an idiot, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So, it sucks because a lot of good people got affected by this. And now it's basically, hopefully the community will understand that, I got the short end of the stick along with a lot of other people. And, we didn't have anything to do with this. We were promoting something that was, said to be true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which it ended up not being the case.
Right. So that's something that they've actually... I noticed that Kickstarter changed the rules several months ago about that you must show a game, you must be able to show gameplay and such in order to actually get your crowdfunding started. And were you guys shown any sort of gameplay, or was it just all...
Yeah, I had seen gameplay, I had seen some some images and stuff, but it was all fraudulent. It was all... We were all taken for a ride. This guy, took other people's work, made it seem like his own. So we were all pretty much, taken for a good ride.
Yeah, I read in this forum. There's a forum post, and I'll post it here to the stream. I read in there that all of his licenses turned out to be fake for his engines and everything, and really somebody did their homework and really figured out how this was all unraveling.
Yeah.
Did this hit you just like bam, surprise, or as you think about it, were there things giving it away that it wasn't, that maybe there was something wrong, but you're just so excited you just didn't see that?
I was, you can ask some of my close friends, I was always skeptical to a certain extent, but it wasn't something that was, it's something you're like, man, I'm involved in this, I'm going to support it, right? So somebody says, hey, you know what? We're going to start McDonald's, like back in the day when they started McDonald's. And the two brothers who actually had the first McDonald's restaurant said, that's a crazy idea. So what did he do? He said, okay, here, I'll buy you guys out and I'll create McDonald's. They didn't see it. They didn't see
the bigger picture.
Exactly, where, when the guy's like, hey, McDonald's can work, and he made it work. So I'm always kind of like naive, I guess, to a certain extent. I wanted this to happen. I had 100% faith in it, but I was still skeptical so I don't think it was as big of a shock. Because I was kind of like, it's feasible, but is it gonna happen, kind of thing. And I guess the Japan thing kind of clouded my judgment also. So.
Oh hell yeah, I'd be all excited. I've wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you? How's this gonna taint you for the future?
That depends solely on the community, and how they perceive what happened. It's. I was promoting something that I was led to believe was happening, so I was kind of like a puppet in the whole thing. I was basically fed information and then relayed that information to my viewers. So it all depends on my viewers and how they perceive the situation. Mm-hmm. So basically it's in the community's hands. I said what I had to say. I said, hey, look, I'm going to announce it once again on my stream tomorrow that, it's not something that I was involved with. Mm-hmm. On the fraud side. I was involved in something that I believe to be true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you seem to me to be a pretty smart guy. So I don't think you'd be thinking you could get a piece of the pie along the way and, destroy your, viewer base and everything for a quick buck, No,
and my whole thing is I was just excited to be able to be a part of a growing game and just be able to play it first. That, to me, that was, like, best thing. Like, to play a game before the community does and be able to show it to the community and be like, ha ha, I'm playing, is just amazing, But it is, c'est la vie, like we say in French.
So, okay, so with that said, I just gotta ask, we hear day after day, it's Scam Z. It's War Z is a scam. There's always, I keep hearing it every single day. And if, like what's just happened, do you all of a sudden wonder, wow, is War Z really a scam? I mean, does that go through your mind at all?
I don't believe War Z is a scam at all because the game is playable. I have fun playing it. I have 2 accounts because I'm a streamer. I want to always have access to be able to play on my characters, and I don't feel like I've been ripped off. I have fun still today playing the video game, and it's what are we, the 11th? So 3 months, almost 3 months of playing this game.
Has it really been out that long? Wow.
Yeah, it's been out 3 months, and I still have fun playing it. So how can it be a scam? Okay, I think, yes, the company could have relayed information to the public differently, so I think there might have been some PR issues involved, but to call it flat out a scam, no, I think it's a company that's going through major growing pains, and I think there's a solid game there. I think if they're able to cross their T's and dot their I's properly, then yes, there is a solid game available to play.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that that if they can get all of their stuff squared away, or should I say like shit squared away, that the game could achieve greatness?
I think if they just put their head down and charge at it, there is a possibility for a great game. I really do. I love the way the game plays, the way it feels. It's easy to use. It's a user-friendly game. I just think they need to, really, 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 really focus on what they promised, deliver that, and I think there's possibility of greatness.
Yeah, I think that that if they can get it figured out, that the game could be absolutely amazing and have a very long life.
Yeah, it could be the Seabiscuit of video games.
The Seabiscuit of video games. Are you a horse fan?
No, not at all. I just think that's a great movie.
Yeah, well, then I guess if we're talking movies, all of us have to pay it forward so they can get their shit straight.
There you go. Well played.
So, oh goodness. Would you like to take some more calls?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll see we'll see if anybody else calls in. Seabiscuit. Okay.
Or
So-
we could see the Rudy.
The Rudy. I'm not as familiar with that one.
That's a great movie. Rudy?
Is that the football one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, there's that other football one too. God, that just came out with Sandra Bullock. It came out a few years ago.
Yes. I know which one.
What an amazing movie. And it's a true story.
Yeah, it's based on a true story.
I wish I could remember the name. Blindside. Thank you, chat room.
There you go, Blindside.
Yeah.
Thanks, D-Valley.
Hit me upside the head with it. So, what is, while we're waiting for another call, what is a typical day? Do you obviously, if you're streaming all day, you got to take a bathroom break or you got to go get something to eat. Do you eat in front of everybody, or do you?
Yeah, I eat all the time in front of everybody. I have nothing to hide.
Eat, smoke, drink,
Yeah, well, I have my routine. I wake up, normally anywhere from, an hour to 20 minutes before I got to stream. I wake up, start the stream that says going live at 7 a.m., got some music going or whatever, go get my coffee, brush my teeth, make something to eat. Sometimes I don't have time to eat, so I don't eat, but, on for 7, do my thing. If I got to go to the washroom, hey guys, be right back, go to the washroom. They understand, I'm on for 10 hours a day. Normally around noon, make my lunch, end the stream anywhere between 4 to 5, depending. And then, I'll get up for 10, 15 minutes, get my moderators in, my staff in for a quick meeting to find out what was going on in chat and stuff, because I can't constantly be watching. I have 500 people watching. Sometimes the chat goes, and whatever one comment was gone, right?
I can't keep up myself.
So, talk to my mods, hey, get feedback from them about, how the stream was and this and that and any issues. And then, answer emails, cut video, go network, watch other streamers, promote them. All the behind the scenes stuff, setting up a website, getting swag gear for the viewers and stuff, and talking to potential sponsors and all this stuff, people don't realize that gets done after the stream. So, my days are very long, but I love what I do.
Yeah. And then the money just kind of follows, and all of a sudden you're earning a living.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm earning a living yet. It's you have to be very successful to make a solid living at streaming, but this is what I want to do, and just keeping my head down and going at it, and day by day, and this is a stepping stone into the gaming industry. So build the community, and great things will come.
So stepping stone into the gaming industry, does that mean you'd like to officially be in the gaming industry, or because you're a streamer, are you already there?
Well, I'm definitely part of the gaming industry because I represent the games that I play in a certain extent. I'm promoting them by playing them, and they're all games that I enjoy playing. I'm not going to play something that I'm not enjoying. There's no point. And as you grow and as you create a community, then other game companies are going to come and see you and say, hey, this game's coming out. Would you like to stream it? So you're opening doors to other possibilities within the gaming industry, be it, gear, computer parts, other games, all kinds of stuff is how you get into the gaming industry if you're not, level designing or anything like that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's take another call here and see how this works out. So, Christopher, how are you?
I'm doing very good. Yourself?
Good. Welcome to the show. Do you have a question for Yeti?
Yes. I was wondering, because I was thinking of starting streaming, and I live in Montreal also, and I was wondering, how much of a internet bill are you looking for at?
Last month I did 575 gigs of bandwidth usage, and it came out to like $150.
Oh, okay.
But I was able to negotiate, and they knocked $80 off of that.
And you're with Bell?
Yes, correct. You can't use Videotron in Montreal. They don't have a strong enough upload speed.
No, that's it. I have Bell optic cable, so.
Yep. Yeah, you have better internet than I do.
So that's it. I was just wondering. I'm a great big fan. I watch you every day.
Awesome,
you
man.
see me on
And
stream.
yeah, man, for sure.
always,
Hit
like,
me up. Let me
NPL
know when you get your stream set up, and I'll come take a look and give you some advice. I always love helping out streamers. I get questions all the time in my inbox, and you'll probably see me at some local, convention or LAN or something, and you can always come up and say hi. Don't be shy.
All right. Well, that was my question, and I'll keep watching you pretty much every day.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you. So, when I was in Mississippi, I did 300 gigs, and my bill was like $400.
Wow.
And so yeah, I know. So are you metered there?
Yes, we are metered, and it's they'll cap you. The most you can pay in overages is $80.
Mm-hmm.
So it's insane.
So you just automatically plan on an extra $80 a month.
Well, no, I'm a pretty good negotiator, so I'm able to call them up and deal with them. So I'm not too worried, and I was able to actually deal with them, and I get 575 gigs now
Wow.
of uncharged bandwidth usage.
Wow.
So, gift of the gab, I guess.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's take another caller here, and let's see here. Hello there, James.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Introduce yourself.
James, XX Envoy. I play with Yeti most of the time, and Saint,
What's
and
up,
Boy Wonder.
buddy?
First of all, Yeti, I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
My question is, why you gotta kill Saint for, bro? Why you gotta kill Saint?
Saint killed me. What are you talking about?
You've killed Saint many times.
Yeah, because I wasn't on his team. He was doing a stronghold event. Straight up.
Alright.
Is that really why you called for that?
I'm trying to get more people to call. Nobody was calling, man.
That's good.
Alright, take it easy, bro.
James, thank you for the call.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. They love you. What can you say, huh?
He's part of my crew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, let's take a chance on another here. It's Mr. No Way.
Hi there.
How you doing? So, No Way, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm Casper. I'm living in the Netherlands.
Now you're not the same Casper that we had issues with before.
No, I'm not the team killer, man.
Yeti, if you don't know, we had a guy on our own team that wiped us all out when he got pissed off at us, and so he knew where all of us were because we were all communicating with him, and he wiped us all out.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it was an awesome team kill. So, Casper, what's on your mind?
Yeah, well, I'm actually following you guys for a while now, and you two are actually the reason that I want to stream myself. So I got myself a new computer and get ready for it. So I wrote down a few questions for Yeti, so I hope you can answer it.
Yeah, sure.
One of my questions is, for how long have you been streaming already? Because me myself, I just started, and you probably know it's hard to getting started. And I'm just enjoy the people who are watching it and interact with the people that are in the chat. So for how long are you doing it?
It's been since the 2nd of November.
The 2nd of November. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty. I think you have already a big fan base because of your YouTube streams, and so that's why you're pretty much famous on Twitch.
Well, actually, you know, the following that I had on YouTube wasn't that big, and I didn't really get a lot of people that came over from YouTube to Twitch. You know, I just stuck to it, and you know, I got some love from the community, and it just helped me grow.
Okay, okay. And yeah, the other guy was talking about your connection. We're in the Netherlands, so we don't have any data limits here. What's your upload speed? Because me myself, I'm having a upload speed of 10 Mbits, and I'm having some issues streaming 720p. So I was wondering, what's your upload speed?
It's 6.5. It's all about how you set up your XSplit. Or open broadcast or FF split, depending on what you're using to stream. It really depends on how you configure it, and if you configure it properly, that's when you'll get no lag. If you're pushing out too much of a bit rate, you'll get lag. If you're pushing out not enough bit rate, you'll get lag. So, you know, those are things that you need to look into.
You should be able to, if you have 10 megabit up.
Yeah.
I do 1080p with 5 megabit up.
Okay.
And but I lower the quality down to like 3 on to Twitch. And I live stream to YouTube as well, which they only do 360p, but I send them 1080p.
Yeah.
And then whenever it saves, it's in 1080p.
Okay.
And so
it might be in a setting that I have put wrong. So. Maybe one of you guys can help me out later on with that. Another question is, yeah, what's your secret to keep people enjoyed and coming back to you? Because when you come online, you have instantly like 100, 200 viewers, and you're a lovely guy, so that's one of your secrets, I guess. But yeah, can you tell me more about it?
If I knew, I'd sell it in a bottle. I'm still amazed that I get the amount of viewers that I do get. But I just think it's, you know, respect yourself, respect your community. I think that's what I do. I honestly, I ask people, ask my viewers on a daily basis, like, why do you guys watch me? Like, what makes me so interesting? And I have yet to figure that out.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know. I have the same answer, actually. Sometimes somebody told me that they saw all 1,000 of my videos on YouTube, and I'm like, holy cow, didn't you want to shoot yourself after 100 of them?
Well, I watched a lot of them from you, Markee, so I enjoy every single one of them, and yeah.
Oh, it's all about the beard. You got to grow a beard.
Yeah, maybe. I'll try that. I won't shave for a month, so I guess that's the point. So, yeah, that were my questions for now, I guess. I will keep following you guys, yeah, every single day, and maybe we can get in contact sometime, and yeah, just chill out. And I hope you guys keep on doing what you are doing, and yeah, let's enjoy it.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thank you, No Way, and give both of us a shout. You know, when you got your live streaming up and figured out, and you got a few people following, show it to us.
I will. Thank you, man.
Yep. Take care.
Yeah, buddy. Take it easy.
Okay. Well, that was cool. I didn't expect that kind of call, but you know, you remember being there, right?
Oh, for sure. I remember watching, you know, streamers and be like, man, what's he doing? What, like, I was, like, you got to run this as a business, right? If you want to make this your career. And what's the best thing to do when you want to run a business is, you know, find out what your competitor's doing. Find out they're doing something right. Figure out what they're doing right, and, you know, adapt it to yourself. Not take it, but adapt it to what you do.
Mm-hmm. Since he was asking about things like how to stream and everything, one of the most common question that I get, and that I see a lot of other people get, is, what is your computer setup? What have you got?
I got a beast computer. You know, I invested money. This is what I wanted to do. I invested money. 2 monitors is key. You cannot stream with 1 monitor. That, right. You know, invest in a second monitor, because you need to be able to see chat and play your game at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not interacting with your community, nobody's gonna stay and watch. Like if people are like, oh, they ask a question and they're like, they ask it again, okay, what the hell? And they ask it again and you don't answer it, gone. You got to be on top of the ball. You got to be answering those questions. You got to be interacting with your community.
I don't know how you do it when you have 500 people watching you and the chat goes by at about a whole page every 20 seconds.
Yeah, you try and answer as much and catch as much as you can. Multitasking is a key to success in streaming.
Yeah, and then the beard helps too, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, the beard helps, and like all my viewers know, if I'm in action, I'm not looking at chat because I got to focus on killing the guy. So a lot of the times when I'm fighting, they'll talk amongst themselves, and then if I get a good kill or something, then you'll just see the chat explode. Like, oh my god, what a shotter! It's amazing to see the reactions.
Do you feed off of that?
Oh, definitely. Feeding off the chat, feeding off the community, for sure. If my chat's dead, and it happens every once in a while, I feel my mood's kind of like, because then I'm just playing the game. I might as well just turn off my stream and play. So when my chat kind of slows down, I kind of feel like, not my mood, but my energy level kind of decreases. But if my chat's going and we got a good discussion going on, I'm up. Let's go. Let's answer those questions. Let's talk to the community. So those are key facts for sure.
Okay, let's try another call here. Let's see here. It's Mick for Life again. What's up?
Okay, I'm sorry about earlier. I sound like an idiot, but Yeti, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have ordered like a pretty good computer, and it's on its way here. And I stream some like low quality games now, like Minecraft, League of Legends. And I was wondering, how, besides, I know how you had that YouTube community that kind of helped a little bit, but what has been your best way of like promoting yourself besides the beard?
Besides the beard, the cap.
The cap?
Yeah, the cap. Everybody loves the cap. No, like I said, it's really, you gotta interact with your community. If you're not connecting, if you're not creating that relationship with your community, there's no point. You're just playing a video game and people are watching you play a video game. People watch live streams to get that interaction. A lot of people that are watching live streams are either somebody who wants to get better at the game that you're playing, or are curious in purchasing the game that you're playing. So they want to get information out of you because you played the game. And they look to you as kind of like a guru of the game because you play it, you stream it.
Okay, so I am not sure what happened there. Anyway, we getting set up here again, and here we go. So let's see here. Hey, oh darn it. The hell is that? Okay, answer.
I hung up.
There we go.
I hung up on you, but my camera's messed up now.
Okay. Call me back. No,
I have to stop my XSplit.
Oh, okay.
So give me 1 sec. Wait, maybe can I use? I wonder if I can use. No. Okay, I'll call you right back.
Okay. Okay, so for those of you who are watching, something happened there. I lost my internet, and I don't know what happened on the stream while I was gone, but I lost, frankly, everything, and so.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I have no idea if the stream is still working on YouTube or not. But I have. Oh, yep, it is. So, I haven't quite got your video back yet. I don't know what happened there.
Stuff happens. That's what happens when you do a live stream. You never know what can go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a whole bunch of wrong. I mean, I went completely offline. So, my lovely internet. I will say that that almost always happens only during the live shows.
Could be a possibility of DDoS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which means, well, there's some workarounds for that. I mean, I could, if that's the answer, then I can start working through proxies. But that just adds to the complexity.
More of a challenge.
Yeah, so your video is not showing yet.
That's weird.
You may have to stop and restart your camera. I'm not sure. It's just giving me the hourglass.
I see, now it's not going to work. Give me 1 sec. Let me try this. I got to call you right back again.
Okay. So, the pleasures of doing this stuff on the fly. You know, I got a little bit snippy with some of the guys earlier today who were still no video, bud. Sorry, still a little circle turning. I got a little snippy with some of the guys earlier today who were getting set up to do a stream over wanting to change some of the ways I normally do things. Not that that's bad, but that the fact that there we go, we got some video. The fact that this stuff is so complex that when you throw a wrench into it or try and change some of the technology, you don't do that just on a spur of the moment thing. It's something that you end up, you know, you have to test it a bit and everything, especially when it's live, because, you know, like if nobody can hear you, but they can see you, it's not very good. If they can hear you but they can't see you, it still works because they still know what's going on. So, Yeti, you know, you did a lot of video stuff with YouTube. Was it all gameplay, or did you do any other kind of stuff?
It was all Minecraft stuff, some other random games, and then my trip to my buddy's wedding. We video logged that, but it was all gameplay, no vlog.
No vlog. So you don't have any like background in film or television or anything like that?
No.
That's how I got into this, is that stuff. But in fact, my start on YouTube was I owned a limousine service in 2006. I started working on the limousine service and decided to document it with a video camera for the first year and see what would happen. And next thing I knew, I had 10,000 people following me. And a year later, after starting the series, we went bust. The recession hit, and you know, there went $500,000. But the cars were really cool.
So what, you videotape your adventures driving a limo?
Well, part of that, but I just it was more like a vlog of my trials and tribulations of starting a business.
Okay.
And could have been any business, but it was about you know, doing limousines, and so sometimes I'd mount the cameras to the dash or whatnot while I was driving, not while I had somebody in the car, but while I was driving out, you know, to pick somebody up or something like that, or afterwards I'd take the camera through the car and go, oh my God, I think they ate peas and carrots. You know, crap like that, or yeah, we had to clean out cars all the time. People would drink massive amounts. There was always so much alcohol in the car. There was double carpets in the back, and you could pull out both carpets and hose them out.
Wow.
And then it was
choice, right?
Yeah, and it was rubber underneath that, so you could scrub it out. And yeah, it's just insane how much stuff you do never lay on the floor of a limousine.
Note taken.
Yeah, yeah. The seats can be suspect themselves. The floor, oh my god. So,
all right.
Yeah, yeah. I had some just incredible stuff, and I thought about pulling out some of the footage on that and sharing some of the stories of some really incredible stuff. Yeah, and then we had one of our cars had cameras built in. It had black box and everything.
Really?
And yeah, it was a 37.5-foot Hummer limousine.
Wow.
And with tandem axles in the back. And I have video of our driver running over the top of another car on a corner. He went out to do a turn real wide, and this other car snuck in when he did it. You know, kind of like the semi-trucks do. They go out really wide. And this other car snuck in, and he went up and over the whole hood of it. I mean, it just drove up and over. It only did a couple $100 damage to the Hummer, but totaled the other car. And the most
I need to buy myself a Hummer.
The most funny thing about it was that there's audio in the driver's cabin, and you hear my driver going, "Shit." It was the funniest thing. We just busted out laughing whenever we saw that video. I mean, it was horrible what happened, but we absolutely busted out laughing. So, okay, you ready to try some more calls here?
Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's see here. Invite to conference call. Mr. Jeff, how are you?
Hi.
So, what's on your mind?
Hello. Hi, I got some questions for Yeti.
Okay.
I was wondering, I see that you're really into like the gaming industry and streaming, and I'm from Montreal myself, and
Another
I follow
one.
your stream
Wait,
every day.
There's 3 people that live in Montreal?
Yeah, and I follow, it's the best city. It's the best city. And anyways, I follow the stream every day. You'll see my name, Lethal Whisper, and I was wondering, considering we live in such a great city like Montreal for game industry, I was wondering why you went more towards the streaming and why maybe not so much towards like game development, considering you really love the game so much, or the gaming industry so
I
much.
suck at coding and I suck at level design.
That's what everybody says.
You know, I come up with great ideas. You know, I have an idea for a game. I just got to make it happen. So. But
I mean, man, this is the city to do it in, you know, like.
Well, I have contacts in Ubisoft. I have contacts in other gaming industries.
Oh, well, then there you go.
You know,
yeah, you pitch them a good idea, they'll bring a development team towards you.
You know, for me, it's all about entertaining people. I love people. I love interacting with people, and that's why streaming for me is the choice.
Yeah, like before you were saying, I have no idea why so many people follow me and why it's so entertaining. You know what it is? I watch you like almost every day, like when I have a chance. It's because you keep it real, man. That's it. You're just when I watch you playing the games, you're just really good and awesome gamer. You know, you're always like entertaining. You keep it with the chat like all the time, following what people are saying. You know, there's always gonna be haters out there, but you know, what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, haters are gonna hate, man. I always say, don't hate, appreciate.
Like you guys were talking before about the whole New Dawn thing. Honestly, man, like I sit there and I see you like telling, oh, you know, it hurt my reputation, but okay, maybe yeah, but it's not like you actually like promoted the game to the point where it's like you almost like sold it to us. Oh, here's a link. Click this link. I get like a percentage of like, you know, of the price. Like I get like money for every time someone subscribes. You know, if it was to that point, you know, yeah, okay, it's a little bit worse, but like everyone got played here. Even the developers got played. So I mean.
Yeah.
Who cares? You know, like if that guy Yuri stepped his foot in Montreal and I knew it was him, I'd beat him on the street in a second. You know.
All right, let's not take it to that point, but
you know. But I'm just saying, you know, it's like no one's gonna like, you're not gonna lose support over something like this. There's no way. Like if everybody got played, everyone was hyped up about this. Look at Penguin streams and like other people talking about it all the time, and like, you know, all these alpha codes and all this crap. Like. Yeah. What are you gonna do? You know, this guy played everybody, and hopefully legally he gets what he deserves. You know, and that's
exactly.
You know? But I'm gonna keep supporting you, watching you every day, subscribe in your chat, talking. You know, and that's it. That's like all I can do on my half.
Awesome, buddy. Awesome. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep it up, man. I hope you get like really successful, and hopefully you come out with like a really awesome game, and you know, only go up from here for the future.
It's appreciated, man.
Yeah, and take care. Hey, Montreal love, eh?
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.
So now Montreal, there is a lot of game development going on up there, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
So would that be the game development capital of Canada around there, or
maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. No, it's pretty big. Yeah, Montreal's for the gaming industry is huge. There's a lot of companies. Ubisoft has an office here, so that it says a lot. EA Sports and everybody has their finger in Montreal. Just great talent here, and it's just a great city. So a lot of people want to be here and have their office here.
How big is Montreal?
It's an island, so it's not that big, but it's big. We got downtown, massive. We got Chinatown that's involved there. You got the old port, so the older part of Montreal. Just great history too from the city. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There are a lot of festivals. There's just great food, great shopping, beautiful women. What more can you ask for?
No doubt. Okay, let's take another call here. Hello, Mareed. Welcome to the show. So, okay. The Minty.
Ah, did I actually make it?
You actually made it.
Ah, fantastic.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Here, let me just pause your stream. Okay, there we go.
So, what's on your mind?
I actually was curious about your friend here. Now, he says he streams from like 7 in the morning till around 5 in the evening. Can you notice a systematic change in your audience over those times from, maybe the time people get off school and like your daily college gamer that maybe doesn't have class one day?
Definitely. You'll see the regulars that come in. I have a huge, European following. I have, I touch almost all time zones. So you'll see the change in the audience throughout that time period.
Well, I mean, that's really cool. Like, I started to stream not professionally and not for my YouTube audience or anything like that. Just my friend wanted to watch me play Black Ops, so I was like, all right, you know what, why not? Found a DX Tory online, dropped a few dollars on that, and streamed just off of that, and I was still getting, like, 1080p quality on my upload speed. And then watched Markee's vids, saw the little Avermedia capture card, and I was like, okay, this seems fun. And I tried that, recorded some more streams with that, and I'm really enjoying it even though I get maybe 4 people watching. It's just interesting to have your friends like physically sit there and watch and go through the same thing that you're going through the whole time.
Yeah, no, it's amazing the people that I meet people from around the world. Brazil, Poland, Germany, France, England, Japan, Australia. Like, people from around the world, and everyone's like, hey, if you're ever in town, let me know. We'll meet up. And it's just amazing that I'm meeting all these people from around the world. This is awesome.
Yeah, so just out of curiosity, I'm not familiar with your stream, but what generally do you do? What type of games?
Well, currently I'm on a War Z kick. But, I play Minecraft, I play Black Ops, I play Far Cry, I play Wasteland, whatever I really want to play, but lately I've been having a lot of fun with War Z, so that's what I've been focusing on.
And do you find it, some days if you're just not feeling it, if you're just kind of sick, do you, like when you stream, do you do a face cam and everything, or is it just your gameplay stream?
Always the face cam. People love to see the reactions. I guess I have great reactions. I actually did a bed dive once. I was by myself. I had a sniper. There was a crew of 5. I killed 4 of the 5, and then I was so excited that I'm like, oh, I can pull this off. I ran in and I got killed by an AA-12, and I actually threw my headset off and did a bed dive onto my bed. So, people love shit like that, and it's not like, oh, I'm gonna get views, let me do this. I was literally upset that I missed that last shot. So
should go for a late night Slender live stream.
Slender is bogus in my opinion.
Oh, you don't like it?
You know what's gonna happen, right? You know it's a predictable game, and people who play Slender are blowing their reactions out of proportion because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, first page, nothing's gonna happen. You pick up the first page. Oh, now there's music. Oh, now I'm gonna see him. Oh, I hear the sound. Oh, he's gonna appear. You know, it's a predictable game. You played it once, you get scared because you've never played it. But after you've played it once, it's just you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So with War Z, you've been playing for a while now. Do you still keep that like kind of nostalgia, kind of first experience feeling with it to this date?
It's more of a let's see how many people I can kill in a day. You know, but as hopefully they implement more and more into the game, then I'll get that whole like, wow, this is new. Like every time they do an update and they add something, it's always a fresh experience because you're trying to figure out what they changed and you know and how to use that to your advantage.
All right, well that's pretty much all my questions. Thank you guys for having me on. Also, Marcus will like the cat.
Yeah, she decided to get up here. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for the call, buddy.
Yeah. So, yep, for a few more calls?
Yeah, man, go. Let's do this.
Okay. Hello there, Only Dax.
Yo, what up?
Yo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Only Dax. A few people might know me. And also Yeti knows me, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm 18 years old and I'm Swiss and stuff. Yeah. That's that's probably it. All right. Now, my question is, how did you like? I don't think you were like, all right, now let's stream on the first day and stuff. You were like, oh man, maybe I should stream or something. How did you like decide it? Or
well, I've always wanted to get into the whole YouTube scene, and I did that, and I was successful, and I was, well, relatively successful. And I was like, you know what? I think, you know, let me try live streaming, because I did it a couple times before, and I had a couple viewers, and I was like, man, let me live stream. Let me take this seriously. Let me take it to the next step. And it's just something that I wanted to do for so long. I've played video games my whole life, and I love doing it. So I'm like, why can't I share this experience with other people? And that's why I think live streaming is great. YouTube's great because you can make great content and have a great community, but the interaction is kind of delayed. Where live stream, it's live and direct. You're talking to your community and you're interacting with them real time.
okay. And another question: how did you like? Did you contact the sponsors or did they contact you?
I was fortunate enough to know about the sponsor that I have right now, so I got in contact with them. But I am contacting other sponsors to progress and to grow and to get more support from the industry itself.
Okay. And what did you like? What did you say? Like, I can give you support, and what did you say?
Well, you know, it's all about what you can do for them. They don't want to hear what they can do for you. They only want to hear what you can do for them. So when you're contacting a sponsor, it's really, you have to show them why it's beneficial for them to invest any time or product or whatever into you.
Okay. So you need to like I just said, like support them and make some developments and everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about. Unfortunately, you know, that's how corporations work and companies work. Is all about, well, why should I give you anything? What are you going to do for me? So, you know, when you're approaching a sponsor, you know, you have to give them solid facts. You got to give them numbers. You got to let them know, you know, why should they sponsor you? What makes you special? You know, So you're
Yeah.
you're basically selling yourself to them is what you're doing when you're contacting a sponsor.
Okay, cool. So, all right, that's it.
Nice,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah, keep going, man, and I hope we can play together sometimes and have some fun.
Yeah,
And,
sounds good, man.
Yeah, I'm keep watching your stream, definitely.
All
Because
right,
you're
thanks,
an awesome
Max.
guy, and like you're my idol. Like I'm every time I'm watching you, I'm like, oh, what is he doing right now and stuff, and then I'm like doing the same to my viewers. Like if I have viewers, I'm saying, hey, what's up, guys, and stuff, just like you, just the same way like you, and that's I don't know.
You gotta, but don't forget yourself in that equation.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be
Yeah.
true to yourself.
All right, so I'm finished.
All right, buddy, take it easy.
Yeah.
Take care.
See you, man.
Okay. Well, you've got at least one fan.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Kratish, welcome to the show. Hello, you there?
Same guy. It's the
Same guy that we couldn't hear before. Man, you know, I think that people call in and then they like turn their speakers up or something, and they're listening to the live stream, and you know, there's a delay in the live stream, and so it's longer on YouTube than it is by default on Twitch. So it's about 45 seconds on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Okay, so if anyone else wants to call in, those of you who have already spoken to us once, twice, 3 times tonight, I'm not answering your calls. You know, one call per session, buddy. So anyway, well, you know, I think this has been pretty fun. I've enjoyed having you here on the show. And in fact, these questions that people are asking you, I've learned a few things as well. So it's been pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for having me, and hopefully we can do this again at some point when there's some more controversy up in the air.
Well, we didn't plan on that at all.
No,
you know.
not at all. But you know, like timing, I guess was kind of perfect. But you know, who knows? There's always something going on. In the gaming industry that needs to be discussed.
So now, have you ever tried hooking up a cell phone to live stream from that, or anything?
Not at all.
Not at all. I've done it. I did it with YouTube, with my cell phone,
Okay.
and YouTube, by the way, now is offering streaming to everyone. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, just as of yesterday, it's starting to roll out now.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
You cannot?
No, I have a signed agreement.
That you can't stream on YouTube?
I can't stream anywhere but Twitch.
Is that part of their contract that they do for everybody?
For the subscription. Because
Wow.
I'm fully partnered with Twitch. I'm on a contract.
I hope they pay you well for that.
I wish.
Okay, well, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more later, but you know, I was thinking, what are you going to do when, you know, whenever it is that you guys go out to LA to meet the War Z guys? Are you just going to be offline for several days? Are you going to take a camera with you?
Well, I got my trusty cam. You know, I was getting it ready for Tokyo, but that's not happening. But I'm trying to get a laptop. Laptops that have the capabilities to stream are extremely expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're also very noisy, by the way. The fans really get really loud whenever you're just pushing the processor like that.
Well, you know, that's something I can deal with, but, you know, it's just the funds, you know. I'm you know, down to the T on money, you know. You know, I'm not making the big bucks like I used to, so, you know, I got to count my pennies, and I got to figure out how to come up with some cash to get a laptop, because I'm going to PAX. I want to go to PAX Prime. So, you know, all these things, I can't be offline for those periods. I need to get myself a laptop where I can, you at least stream from or upload videos from to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. So now I noticed that on your page you have a couple of donation type things there, and one of them was like a fund for PAX.
Correct.
Yeah. So for those of you who are watching this on my channel, everybody else that's watching on his channel, you guys know this already. But if you like his content, support him. This is how he makes a living. I myself, I don't make enough off of this to call it a living. but I have another job too. So so go and pitch $5 at his PAX fund or whatever. And
yeah, it's amazing just the amount of love that the community has given me so far, and has helped me tremendously. I guess I'm doing something right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I would say so, and that shows by the subscriber numbers that you have, the follower numbers that you have, and it is definitely, as long as you're up stat, you're doing good.
Yeah.
And the more followers you have, the more attention you can get, the better sponsors you can get.
Exactly.
It's all a cycle out there.
Yeah, it's just grow the numbers, and keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully a door open here, a door open there, and just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah. So if you're watching this on Twitch, on my channel, make sure you check out Yeti's channel. Obviously, it's on the screen there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, whether it's live or in a video, there's a link in the description to Yeti, both his Twitch and his YouTube channels. And go follow him. Subscribe. So, anyway, I think that's about it. The calls have settled down. And I've kept you up way past your bedtime, I think.
It's all good. Tomorrow, it's wake up whenever I wake up and stream. It's Saturday. I need a day where I can sleep in, so it's all good.
Okay, well, we're streaming all day tomorrow as well in War Z, so we'll have to give each other a few shout-outs.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, any parting words?
Everybody, stay safe, respect one another, and, just remember, we're all part of one community, so spread the love.
Spread the love. All right. Pay it forward, buddy.
Yeah, like Seabiscuit.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Yeti, again, and we'll do this again sometime.
All right. Take it easy.
Okay. So thank you, everybody, for attending the show tonight. It was great having Yeti as a guest. He was a lot of fun. And sorry for the interruption in the middle of the show. Don't know what happened, but anyway, went offline for a few minutes there. And so that is it. Do check out his channel. There's a link in the description, or it's YetiNation on Twitch. And take care, everybody. Have a good night. Now that you've made it this far, can I interest you in another video? In the upper left right there, I am building a custom gaming computer. In fact, it's the computer that I use to record my gameplay. I get awesome